what you put onto any interview is very important. 50% of any interview is what you say, and 50% is how you appear for that interview. So on this video today, I'm going to be giving you tips to passing your cabin crew interview, and this is the dressing edition. To all my beautiful female cabin crew, this video is for you. Welcome back to another topic list section. My name is Blessing, and here on this channel we talk about everything aviation. If this is your first time on this channel, please do not make it your last. Do well to subscribe to my channel, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you get notified whenever I release any video. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in again. You all are the real deal, and I love you guys so much. Before I begin my video today, I would like to tell you guys something. I'd like to tell you that Jesus Christ loves you. Regardless of whatever thing you're going through, whatever pain you're going through, the Bible says that you should cast all your burden on him and he shall give you rest. So Jesus Christ is ready to exchange your pain for his joy. Okay, so cast all your cares on him. If you think you have nobody, I'm here to tell you that Jesus Christ loves you. He wants you and he needs you. When going for any interview, it's very important that you appear as a potential cabin crew. Okay, they expect you to know what it takes to be a cabin crew. They expect you to know how a cabin crew should appear. So even if you have not worked before or you do not have the experience, you have to dress in such a way that you are showing them that you know what this job entails and you know what it takes to be a cabin crew. Let's start with the hair. Okay, so colored hair are not accepted as a cabin crew, so therefore you cannot put on colored hair for any interview that you're going for. Colored hair is not accepted except you are on black hair or brown, and even that brown you have to make sure is a deep type of brown. Do not put on bright and shouty brown hair for any interview. Long hair are not accepted. However, if you want to put on long hair, if you want to wear long hair, ensure that it is properly packed, and I will advise you to pack it to the back, and make sure when you pack it to the back, you pack it in such a way that your ears are showing. Okay, you make sure you pack it to the back, and even when you pack it to the back, you do not leave the hand to dangle. You still fold it in a bun, and then you pack it neatly. Make sure you pack it neatly. This is very important. You can put on a bob wig. However, if you're going to be putting on a bob wig is like all this short hair that covers your face that just come here, but you need to be sure that that airline accepts bob wig. How do you know this? Let me give you an example. Qatar Airways, now their cabin crew, they do not allow you to wear any hair that covers your face. All hairs must be packed behind your ears, and then in such a way that your ears and your earrings are showing. How do I know this? I know this because I did my research. I did proper research on our airline. That's why it's very important when you are invited for any interview, ensure you do a proper research on whatever airline you're going to. Check out their page, check out how their cabin crew dresses. You will notice that there's always a pattern of how they dress, because in this airline, if red lipstick is their signature, you will notice that all their cabin crew will be on that particular type of thing. If this is their hairstyle, this is their signature hairstyle, you will notice that all cabin crew are going to be like that. So it's very important you do your research and know what that airline will accept for that interview. And whatever hair you're making, make sure you keep it simple, and make sure you make a very beautiful hairstyle that fits your face. Now let's talk about the makeup. Okay, so we cabin crew, we are the representative of whatever airline you're working with, and it's very important. It's a must that you look good at all time. You have to look good, and as you all know, makeup is like a signature for us. However, even the makeup, there are rules and regulations on how you do your makeup. Okay, do not put on lashes for any interview, because lashes is not allowed as a flight attendant. You cannot wear lashes, fixed lashes for an interview. And even your makeup, you have to make sure that you do something that fits your face. Make sure your foundation, your concealer, whatever thing you're putting on your face is not like, don't go and use overly bright shade of foundation powder that is too light than your face. Make sure you look for something that blends into your face, and I will advise you do a nudish type of makeup, but then don't leave your face casual. Please don't go to an interview without makeup. Make sure you at least add something to your face. Don't show them that you are not even putting any effort. You have to show them that you are putting effort, and don't be too casual. Okay, do your makeup. You can wear red lipstick. You can wear whatever lipstick that fits you, but above all, make sure you keep it simple. Make sure you keep it moderate. Okay, you cannot do type of makeup that you do when you're going for a wedding or a birthday party. You cannot do that type of makeup for an interview. You have to make sure it complements your face and it is simple. Okay, and make sure that you do what fits your face, know what fits your face, and do it and look as beautiful as possible. So now let's talk about the accessories. Okay, only a small stud earring is accepted for any interview. As a cabin crew, a small stud earring. So therefore, do not go to an interview with dangling earrings like this one that I'm putting on. It's not advisable and it's not accepted. Put on a small stud earring and you're good to go. And avoid putting on something that is very expensive. Like imagine you're putting on diamond for an interview. But what point are you trying to prove? So no matter what, in everything, make sure that you keep it simple. A small stud earring, and more than one earring is not accepted. Some airlines will not even pick you if they notice that you have more than one piercing. So one earring for each ear, that's what is accepted. Necklaces are not accepted as a cabin crew and is not accepted in any interview that you find yourself. Bracelet is not accepted. Putting on band and a lot of bangles on your hand is not accepted. However, it's very important you put on wristwatch. One wristwatch is very, very important you put on wristwatch for any interview. And even if you're putting wristwatch, I would advise you put on a leather type of wristwatch. Don't go there putting on a very expensive type of wristwatch. Like imagine you're putting on Rolex for an interview or something that is having chain or bright colors for your interview. Okay, it's very advisable you put on a leather type of watch, and make sure you keep it simple and make sure the colors are not very bright. Okay, yeah, rings are accepted, and that is if you're married. If you're not married, please, I will advise you that you avoid putting on rings. And if you're married, one ring per hand. If you're married, one ring per hand. Okay, let's talk about the glasses. Glasses are allowed except it is recommended. Make sure that it is stated on your license, like it is on your license that you wear glasses. Aside that, please do not put on recommended glasses for your interview. Don't wear black glasses, don't wear cat eye glasses. Then for your nails are allowed, but it is not necessary you put on nails. Someone like me now, I don't like wearing nails. Since I started working, I think I've just fixed nails twice, and even that twice that I fixed nails, it did not last me up to a week because I am not comfortable on nails and I do not put on nails. However, if you're putting on nails, make sure it is not too long. Anything you're doing for any interview as a cabin crew, you have to keep it simple and there should be moderation. Short nails, not too short, but short nails is what is allowed. The colors should be properly combined and make sure it's something that fits your color. Like, let me give you an instance. If you're a fair person and you put on red paint on your nails, you realize that it's going to blend well in your skin. But if you're a dark person and you put on red on your fingers, you realize that it might kind of be giving you this kind of shouty vibe. So anything you're doing, make sure you keep it simple. Let's talk about the perfume. It's either you wear little or no perfume, but please do not put on strong perfume. Don't wear too much perfume because there are some perfume, even if it smells nice to you, some people, that type of perfume might irritate them. So you do not want to go there and start irritating your interviewer. So just wear little or no perfumes. Now guys, let's talk about the outfits. Okay, before I start, I would like to correct one ideology that I've had from some cabin crew. A lot of cabin crew believe that when you go for an interview, it's very important that you look sexy, that you dress in such a way that you show them what you got, you wear short and sexy type of clothes. That is a very wrong ideology. Okay, there should be moderation in whatever you're putting on, and putting on something very short and very sexy and very attractive that is very revealing, it's not allowed in any interview that you find yourself. You have to show them that you're decent and you're modest. Okay, so you can put on a gown for a cabin crew interview. In fact, gown is my favorite because I ain't got no time to start combining skirts, looking for the type of top that fits that skirt and all of that. I just look for a very fine gown and I put on. So you can either put on gown, you can put on skirts and blouse with suits. Know how you combine it. You can put on trousers too if you want, but in everything you have to get a pantyhose. If you put on gown, skirt, trouser, get a pantyhose. That's this pop socks. You get it and you wear it before any of your outfits. So guys, you have to make sure that any outfit you're picking, do not put on bright colors. Like imagine you are wearing pink or purple to an interview. Don't put on bright colors. Colors that are accepted, let me give you hints. Colors that are accepted are black, brown, deep blue, and just look for something that is not too shouty. Bright colors are not accepted for any interview, not just cabin crew interview, for any interview you find yourself. Avoid wearing see-through clothes, like clothes that you can see what the person is putting on inside. Avoid wearing clothes like nets. Avoid wearing very short and revealing clothes. Okay, then if you're putting on the gown, please avoid off-shoulder gown for an interview. Yes, off-shoulder gown, avoid it for an interview. Wear something that is modest and not something that will, not a type of gown that will start revealing your breast, your cleavage and all of that. Make sure it's as decent as possible. And then for the gown, avoid gowns with dramatic hands. Please, this is very important. When you go for interview, imagine after wearing the gown, then the hand is so dramatic, or the clothes is just dramatic design. Please, you have to avoid it and be modest in everything you're doing. Then for the skirts, you wear a skirt that fits you. Make sure even the gown, the skirt, the trouser, do not put on something that is too tight. Make sure it's not too tight. Make sure it's not too big. Leave it in between. Make sure it's not too long. Make sure it's not too short. Leave it in between. So when you're putting on the skirt, find a very nice top that fits that skirt. Wear whatever you have and you're good to go, and make sure you combine it very well. Same as when you're putting on a trouser, make sure you do your combination very well. And above all, I will tell you, put on a cloth that you're very comfortable in and it will make you very confident. I've been a victim of not putting on something I'm confident in. My very first interview ever, I was invited for an interview and the notice for that interview was very short. Like I just had a day to travel to that state where the interview is going to take place, and I got the message very late. So I just quickly packed up my things. I went to the state. I won't even mention the state. I went to the state, and like I've never even wore that outfit to kind of see how it looks. I just have it in my head that, oh, if I combine these two together, it's going to make sense. So that was what was on my mind, and that was what I packed up until I got there. I didn't even test it when I got to the place. Until the following day when I wore it, I was not too confident in it, but I was like, okay, no problem, I can still manage it. Until when I got to the venue, I saw a lot of people well dressed, and my confidence went from 100 to 0 immediately, and that was it. The interview was one of my in fact my only worst interview that I've ever attended. It wasn't good at all because of the way I appeared. So it's very important you wear something that you're comfortable and confident in. Comfortable in the sense that don't wear gown that the hand is falling, it's too big for you, and then you are always conscious of it and you have to just be adjusting it every time. You are not comfortable in it, so you have to wear something that fits you and something you're comfortable in. And above all, remember to always keep it simple. Okay, so now let's talk about the shoes. Okay, for a cabin crew interview, I will advise you not to wear open toes heels that show your toe. Do not put it on. There is a type of heels that cabin crew do wear. I'm going to put in a picture, an example for you to see. That is the type that you should wear for an interview. And when you're putting on shoes, make sure you wear shoes that are not bright colored. I will advise you wear shoes that are black, brown, deep blue, or just something that is not too shouty, that is not shouty, that the colors are not bright. And then make sure you wear shoe that really suits you, shoe that you are comfortable in. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's not too tight for you. Wear something that you are very comfortable in. Do not put on thin heels that you cannot walk well with it. Make sure your heels are not too high and not too short. And please, I will advise you put on heels. Don't go there putting on a flat heels. Like I said, you don't have to be casual. You have to put some effort. Show them that you put some effort. Don't go to any interview looking very casual, like, oh, I do not care. Please and please, you have to show some effort in whatever interview you're going for. Okay, so this is the female edition. Whenever I bring a male to my channel, I will let him talk about what a male cabin crew should wear for an interview. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. If you have not subscribed still, please do well to subscribe and stay tuned, because there will be a part 2 of this video where I'll be giving you very important tips on how to pass your interview. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.